Water gives life. The Artibonite River in central Haiti, a vast, fertile, peaceful region.
Water brings death. It was the selfsame Artibonite River that spread disease-causing germs across half the country when a cholera epidemic broke out after the earthquake in 2010. 300,000 people were infected. 5,000 died. Water is a rare commodity in Haiti. Far too many years of reckless deforestation have destroyed the primeval forest, allowing the natural springs to run dry.
The epidemic began up in the mountains. The healing must begin in the mountains as well. It's backbreaking work, digging out rocks and piling them up, building retaining walls to keep the slopes from eroding, for this is precious land where the headwaters are located.
It gushes out of the earth a few hundred meters further down. Fresh, clean, crystal clear water. To keep this water perfectly clean and potable, it is retained in a well chamber, channeled into a reservoir, chlorinated and piped several miles down to where the settlements are.
In the past, laying new pipes was often unpaid work carried out for the sake of the community. Haiti is now taking a different approach. The workers are paid, which nurtures the local economy. Helvetas has commissioned a qualified company to plan and execute the job.
How many people will benefit from the new water works? Roughly 4,000.
The new water policy also allows fees to be charged for the use of this precious resource. The water flows from small kiosks that are being built by order of Helvetas. The residents of each district sign up to use their kiosk, for which they pay a small charge. That's their contribution to the local infrastructure.
What goes in must come out. The other side of supplying fresh water is, of course, disposing of the wastewater. Supplying clean drinking water is not enough. Proper latrines also need to be built to prevent the contamination of water sources and rivers and to prevent the spread of disease-causing germs.
Many people have little sense of how vital personal hygiene is for their health. That's why Helvetas water projects in Haiti are not based solely on hardware. You know, my old latrine was full and now it's covered up. I'm sick and I can't afford a new one.
But you know it's risky doing your business out in the field. The wind can carry off germs and infect other people. Demonstrantia and Petit Frère Willy go from house to house raising awareness about hygiene and health.
The old woman defecates in a plastic bag, which she then buries in the ground. Petit Frère Willy points out the risks that entails. So she should ask her children to build her a latrine. That's much better. The community workers know the locals. They are part of the local community. That's the only way to ensure that the community will go along with the project.
Tamu Moon, did you follow the rules?
Yes, always wash hands with soap and wash fruits and vegetables before eating. Good, and you tell your friends and neighbors that every time. Take care.
This cute kiosk in Verrettes still smells of cement and fresh paint. It is open for 3 hours in the morning and 3 hours in the afternoon. It is administered by an elected committee, 3 of whose members guard the water tap. Half the charges go to paying their wages. The customers, in other words, all the residents of the area, pay the equivalent of about 10 euro cents a week per household.
I'm satisfied. That water is good.
Committee member Louis Jean isn't quite satisfied yet. That's a pretty important job you've got, isn't it?
Of course it's important, but it's poorly paid.
Does that have anything to do with the fact that the customers don't pay on time?
They used to pay every week. Recently, they switched to paying their contributions monthly.
The fellow Water Committee member sees it a little more philosophically. The way he sees it, the water gushing out of that pipe is no ordinary commodity. Of course you need money to live on, but what is water when you get down to it? Water, that is life.
Water can bring death. Water is life. Helvetas is helping to make sure people can drink water without fear of disease.